This is a video about use of the pairing app with your SmartSwim device. There's a previous video on how to Bluetooth pair and get them connected and paired up. That's step one. Now, once you have that done and you're connected to the pairing app, I'm going to open the pairing app now. This is called Vuzix SmartSwim. And then you'll see here's our pairing app. And once you've picked the device that your SmartSwim you're paired with, it will automatically remember that and it will connect to the last SmartSwim you were working with. So here we have some options on the face here, on the front panel. The keys option, when I press this, the keyboard comes up and it allows me to type in like passwords and other edit text box information. So if I run an app on SmartSwim, let's say done here. If I run an app on SmartSwim, you might see in this window, anything you see in this window, this small space is everything that you see on your SmartSwim when you have your SmartSwim on. The convenience of the pairing app is I don't have to wear my SmartSwim to see what's going on, to configure it, to make changes, what have you. It is a low frequency sample right here, so you'll get used to that. And very infrequently that I'm using the pairing app. It's only maybe at the end of a session when I want to share it, I want to pull files down, I want to push workouts up there, I might put a playlist up there, but it's not something I use continuously for any daily training. So you'll see the carousel here that you're looking at, the icons. These are the icons of carousel I see on my eye when I'm wearing SmartSwim. Now in the menu options, we have a repeat, we have connect to SmartSwim. That's where you pick all of the Bluetooth devices. Any of the SmartSwims you've paired with are going to be in this list. Or I can disconnect, so I no longer will be connected to any SmartSwim at all. I can run the pairing app and it will hands off kind of thing. But in order to get any use, we need to be connected to a SmartSwim. So I'm going to connect. I'm going to pick my SmartSwim here. Now, anytime you're not connected, this is the image you're going to see. And when you are connected and it finally scans that first image, this is what you'll be seeing now. And that's a one-time snapshot. At any given time, let's say I move the carousel with the key. So I'm going to move the carousel. If I looked in here and see the carousel moving very quickly, it's going 30 hertz. It's responding quickly to my inputs. On a pairing app, the snapshots are pretty low frequency, so it's going to take a little while for the pairing app to catch up. But you can see here I just moved the carousel to, say, the lap trainer or some other app you see up there. So that's the idea. Well, what I can do now is I can set the system up in the repeat mode, which is down here, and I'm going to turn that on. And if I hit snap, now it's going to continuously take snapshots while I'm using the buttons to control SmartSwim. So I can use the buttons now, and you watch as I push the button. That's the forward button. You see the carousel is active and moving. If I push it again, it's active and moving. So I don't have to wear SmartSwim with the pairing app, and I can configure the swim. I can move around, I can navigate, I can open apps without ever having to wear the goggles. So right now, if I want to check for updates, I'm going to press select, and you'll see it open up the apps and updates. And of course, we don't have the Wi-Fi turned on, but if we did have Wi-Fi on it, go out to our server and check for updates. So I'm going to exit the app by pressing and holding the select button on my SmartSwim. We exit the app. I can do the same thing with the pairing app. If you tap in the center, it's like pressing select. If I tap to the right, it's like pressing forward. If I tap to the left, it's like pressing back. So right now I'm going to tap in the center, and then you'll see it go busy. I'm going to tap in the center, and then you'll see the busy signal there. And then it's going to open up the apps and updates. App and updates. Let's try that again. Tap in the center. And there it is. So it opens the app and updates. And then if I want to exit, I can press and hold. So if I tap and hold, it's now going to exit the app and updates it. Exit the app. So it's the same thing. You're basically pressing the select button, pressing the up, or pressing the down button. And you can swipe and do the same thing. So if I swipe right, it's like pressing the up button. You see the carousel move. And if I swipe left, it's like pressing the down button. You see the carousel move back. So those are the control options you have for the pairing app. And then the other options you have here, so in the menu option, we have an apps and updates as well. So I can get updates on my SmartSwim through Wi-Fi, independent of my phone. I don't need the phone or the pairing app. If I have Wi-Fi configured on my SmartSwim, I can go up, get the updates, pull them down without using my phone. If I use the phone to get the updates, I can do it that way as well. That's this convenient button here. So if you press this, it goes up to the server, looks at your swim, says, hey, you've got updates or you don't. And you can see here there's no updates available, so our swim is current. We have all the latest updates on this smart swim. So that's the apps and updates process. And you can do that through the pairing app. The repeat command, that works for the message and the snap button. If I turn this guy on, if I send the message to the swim, it'll just keep sending the message over and over again. Take snapshots over and over again until it's interrupted. We have a power down feature, so if you just did a workout or a session and you're in your car on the beach, whatever, you can hit the power down button. It'll send a power off message to swim. And then if it's in your gym bag or whatever, you don't have access to it, it'll conserve power for you. We also have a manage content buttons. If I push manage content off the menu, you can see you have this category of content here that's you can delete or remove from your smart swim. So if I put a bunch of playlists up there, audio tracks, I want to remove them, I can press music here. Let's see, in the music folder, it goes into swim and says, this is everything I've got on my smart swim. Do you want to delete anything? So I can select what I want, and then I can hit delete, and it's gone. So that's how you remove content. One more note about the content page. You see these special directories, these folders are special. Open water session, lap training sessions, streaming sessions. Those are content created by the machine based on what you do. So when you delete an open water session, it's going to delete the session, but first it's going to make a backup in a recycling folder on your phone. And so I can show you that now here. Let's go to where that would be. Let's see if I can get out. I might be able to get over there for you. So I go into folders. I'll go review this with you right now very quickly. So we go up here. Nope. Nope. Here. Here. Under my files. And you go internal storage. It stores everything with SmartSwim is downloaded into the internal storage in a SmartSwim folder right here. So we hit that. And these are all, every SmartSwim that you interface to, which for typically will be one, let's say Craig Swim. It's going to store all your content in there. Every time I pull a session down from my SmartSwim, this is where it's going to be. So I can point my Dropbox account in this folder. Every time I pull a session down, it's going to automatically be archived into my Dropbox account. So that's one way to get your stuff archived, all your sessions archived. The recycling folder is a place that we just talked about when you delete or manage content and you're deleting it from your SmartSwim. If you go in here, you'll see there's some of this content I had removed and I can recover it. So if I had a 10K workout I did and I accidentally deleted that, I can go into this recycling folder and I can get it back. So that's pretty much it. You will have several folders in here that get created depending on what you do. Let's see if I can go in here and find other content. Let's see here. Depends on what you're doing with the pairing app and your SmartSwim. You see you have lab training. Workouts get stored in here. Open water workouts, if I pull them down. Streaming session files, streaming playlists. So other folders are created in here. And all this, again, can be pointed to a Dropbox account and just stored up in storage on the cloud. So let's go back to the pairing app and continue from there. Whew, a lot of apps on this phone. Okay, so now you have, we'll go back to the options in the pairing app. And you can see manage content and Wi-Fi uploader. Now the nice thing about Wi-Fi uploader, we have a whole video on this and how to set it up and install it. But you'll see right now my Wi-Fi is turned off on my phone. And it'll tell you that. So I need Wi-Fi enabled on my SmartSwim, Wi-Fi on my phone. And once you get that right, it'll come back here with the proper response. But essentially what this option allows you to do, and it does require the Wi-Fi app to be installed. You'll see that up on our server when you go to apps and updates. Once you have that installed, the Wi-Fi uploader will add a load of content from your phone at Wi-Fi speeds. So I can put a whole audio playlist up there in seconds versus taking hours using Bluetooth. There's a big difference. It's a 40 to 50 x change in speed there. So let's just exit out of there. Go back to the carousel for now. Okay, and then if we go back to the options. So that's all of the menu options. It's pretty much, that's essentially the pairing app. And so you have an upload button. The upload button has different categories that I can upload from my phone. So if I want a lab training workout, it's going to go into the download directory on your phone, look for the right properly formatted lab training workouts, and give you an option to pick from them. And I can show you that now. If we pick that, let's go from downloads. So in my phone, I've received this through my email, a workout from someone or myself, 2,400 yards. I'm going to pick that workout. I'm going to say, let's take that now from my phone up to my SmartSwim. So you hit OK, workout installed successful. That workout is now up in my SmartSwim. I can go to the lab training pool, open up the workout, and do the workout. That's the upload. Open water workouts, same thing. Now, in these two options, these workouts, we have an archive, and that archive's up on a server, private server, that offers you a bunch of other workouts you can get access to. There may be more workouts appearing in the future, but the big key here is the downloads folder. This way you can make workouts, share them through email, or make workouts, send them to yourself, and then upload directly to your swim to take them with you. Okay, so there's that, and that's open water workouts. Streaming workouts. So streaming workouts, this is like, take our swim off here. Streaming workouts, this is like a video workout. So these guys run through the YouTube streaming app. So these are playlists, and basically they point to specific videos that you can actually do a video workout while you're training. If you want to chase down Katie Ledecky, or if you want to chase after Olympic medalists, or you just want 80s music videos and that kind of thing. Let's see here, a GPS track. So GPS track, we have another video we're planning on this. You can basically create a GPS course out on the water. You're going to be swimming in open water. You can create the course through Google Maps, and it shows you how to export the KML file, and then you can send it through email and upload it to your swim. So now you have a course track you can follow while you're swimming. And so here it's the same thing. You send it through email, download, and then it shows up in this list. You see we have a bunch of course maps we've made here. But basically, let's say I wanted to do the 9-mile swim at Ocean City. We'll hit the OK button. It does the upload, and away you go. Ocean City. So you can select multiple courses at a time, multiple workouts at a time. Just about everything is a multi-select here. So then there's, let's say, music, a theme. If I create my own theme, you can see the colors typically, see I have different themes here. I've been working on a biker theme, Iron Man, Captain America theme. But essentially, if you look at the background there, you can see, let's bring that back. If you look at the background of my swim now, it's the black on white, and then there's white on black. All the colors you see here can be changed. If we go into the lab trainer, let me get you over there. One more. See if we can do that. One more. I'll show you this one real quick. You'll get a real good feel for what's happening. Open up the lab trainer, and then essentially all of the things that you see, the visuals, can be recolored, reshaped. You can disable some of them. You can enable other options. Like here, the compass indicator can be turned off, swim indicator turned off. All this stuff is modifiable. You can pick different fonts and what have you to create your own theme. I like that because, it can get a little monotonous, or there's just certain things you want to look at more than others. I don't want to see everything else. I just want a clock. Well, you can turn on just a clock. Okay, so that's the theme upload. Then we have music, images, and videos. This goes into your standard movies, music, and pictures folder of your Android device, internal storage, and gives you a list of those that you want to transfer. So you just basically pick one or all, hit the OK button, and you'll watch here. It's going to upload the soundtrack. And this is Bluetooth speed. So you give you an idea right here of how much time it's going to take. This is a 3 or 4 minute audio track, and this is what you're looking at for the data rates at Bluetooth. So that's why having that Wi-Fi uploader option on, and things happen within seconds. So it's if you're moving a lot of large content to swim, it's a good feature to have, a good option to have. Okay, so there's the upload options, and we have the download options. Let's see if I can touch that. Okay, great. That's going to abort the upload. Any action at all will abort your previous action, what you were trying to do. So we can stop that. We have lab training sessions, open water sessions, and these are download. So I want to download from Swim. So if I just did it, say, an open water session, I'm going to hit that. And it shows me my options. Session 14, you can see it's listed here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 files related to session 14. I can either pick one, which it'll open that file and allow me to share it or store it, whatever, or I can pick them all and it'll open to the folder where it stores them. And that's the folder we talked about earlier, the SmartSwim folder in your internal storage. So if you picked all of these guys right here, and we say okay, it's going to download session 14 onto my phone in the SmartSwim folder. And this is, again, Bluetooth speeds. It would be faster with Wi-Fi, but still this is going to go pretty quickly. These are not large volume files. So you won't have much of a wait with the smaller size session files. And it's on 4, and it gives us a countdown at 44%. Now, the different file formats can be opened with different tools on your phone. GPX files, there's a GPX viewer, works great to just instantly open, chart, and share your open water courses that you did. The text files, a good text editor, basic text editor just typically works. The PNG files are trophy files, we call them. Very quick to open your standard gallery viewer and just share it. You hit the share button, or if you can store, you just store it there as we're doing here, and maybe, like I said, tie it to your Dropbox account. But here it opened up my files. It's saying I want to browse. It gave it the folder to browse to, but our browser is not that smart. So we're just going to go right here to internal storage. I'll take you back there. And we're going to go down to SmartSwim right at the top of the list. I have everything sorted by date. That's another thing you might want to think about. And then right here, Craig's 84F6, open water session. And you can see here, session number 14 is going to be one of these guys. Very good. And this one right here will probably be, I'll take the first image. You can see there, this is session 14. I'm going to open that with a gallery. Open it with a gallery. And there it is. This was our session 14. And I can share it right here, or I can, whatever, just store it and have a good memory of that swim. That was a good swim. Okay. Okay, so there's session 14. So that's the download button. I'm going to press download again. There it is. So there's lab training session, the same thing. You're going to give the list of the session number you want to pick. The streaming session file, same thing. You'll get the session number. And with there, you have multiple images that you can take during your stream training. And you have basically a playlist that's created. So if you swim for 45 minutes to an hour and you like the videos you were watching during that time, you can share that playlist with somebody else, or you can just store it for another day and earmark it. There's lab training workouts. So I want to download in a sample workout. If I hit download for lab training workout, we'll do that now. And you can see I'll pick one here, the benchmark video. Okay, then we just pick that, and I'm going to say okay. Oh, I'm going to say okay. Boom. And it's going to download. And I'm going to use my text editor to take a look at this. Okay. So here's an example of a programmed lab training workout. So I can now save this as something else on my phone, let's say my own personal workout, start to make modifications. You know, this looks like 1050s, 1-200, so many seconds rest, congratulations, benchmark. So there's a whole programming language that you can look in the user's manual to figure out how to make that work for you. But essentially, once I save this, I can do a save as and put it in downloads. And then I can do an upload and upload that new workout I just made. So you can pull it down, modify it, save it, upload it. Or just send it to yourself in email, download, save it to your download from your email inbox, and then upload your swim through the pairing app. Okay? So you're going to do that. Let's say I just saved it. Then I'm going to hit the upload button here. We hit the upload button. And I'm going to hit lab training workout. And when I do, I'm going to say it's in the downloads directory. And that's the one I just downloaded and saved. Of course, I didn't save it just now, but it would show up in this list. Other options in download. Open water workouts, streaming workouts, same idea, and themes. I can download the theme. So if I want a sample theme, if I hit themes, is going to show me the themes on my SmartSwim. I'm going to pull the theme down, modify it, save it, put it in downloads directory on my phone, and then upload it to my Swim. So I have my own personal theme. If I like different colors, different font sizes, I can change all that, or I can build my own analog clock face if I want. So there's all kinds of options for the themes you can have on your SmartSwim. Okay, and that's it. That's pretty much the pairing app. So if I send a message to my SmartSwim, I can say hi. Boom, you see the message goes out with an answer coming back. Let's go. This concludes our video on the pairing app.